So I had a little problem. I pulled Eula, and I was really happy. And then I leveled her up, and I couldn't really figure out how to use her. So I looked up a bunch of guides on YouTube, and they were all very complicated and hard to follow, mostly about numbers and not explaining things in a way that I could understand them. Because I'm a very casual player, I'm not looking at all of the numbers and all of that kind of stuff and specific stats and everything. I mean, stats are important, yes, but I kind of want to just use the characters and have fun. So that's why I'm creating this to give a simple explanation of Eula, at least from what I've gathered. Don't be mad at me if this isn't all 100% correct, because it might not be. I'm a very casual Genshin player, but I'm just going to go over Eula real quick. So I don't have her built the best because I don't have great resources because I'm only Air 44, so my artifact farming and stuff isn't as good as higher level people. But just to go over her build, she's a cryo greatsword user, and in terms of her weapons, any 5-star claymore is good. Song of Broken Pines is obviously the best because it was pretty much made for her. But then in terms of 4 stars, my favorite is the Snow Tomb Star Silver because it's good for cryo and it drops an icicle on opponents. So in terms of artifacts, you want to have the 4-piece Pale Flame because of physical damage, and also this, when an elemental skill hits an opponent, attack is increased, and then this effect stacks up to 2 times. Once 2 stacks are reached, the 2 set effect is increased by 100%. And to take advantage of this very well, you can have C2, which I don't have, but without C2, you just have to time it pretty nicely. And then in terms of talents, you want to focus on her ultimate and her skill 1 from what I've seen. Okay, so in terms of combat, what her abilities do is her E is going to create a stack like that, so it's the single sword over her head. And then her E again will create 2 stacks. And then when you hold her E, it releases both of those stacks. I wanted to solo her, but I'm just going to go ahead and put a shield up here. So it releases both of those stacks and does extra damage per the amount of stacks. So then a really good combo if you have your ult up is press E, press ult, and then hold E, because ult gives you 2 stacks, and then you have the sword above you, and then the sword will drop in 7 seconds and release a ton of damage. So as you can see there, it did 10,000, which is quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and go to a full team now. Okay, so in terms of team compositions, she's very good with Zhongli, and then Fish or Beidou for Superconduct, and then a support, so like Mona, Diona, or Bennett. I'm not sure about other ones because I haven't really been able to test them out. And I'm not sure if you can replace Zhongli with Noelle. You might be able to, because I think the most important part is his shields. So anyway, we're gonna get Zhongli's shield up, go for Fish, Mona, and then I'm just gonna get my stacks up. Get another stack here, and then the next move is going to be a hold to release the stacks, and then I'm going to reshield. So let's see, once I get Fish back up here, I can get the Superconduct, and then I'll go for this combo, the E, the Q, and then the hold E, and then regular attack, and then we'll see how much this sword does. 59,000 damage. Okay, not very bad. Need to get the shield back up. And then I'll just use these. And then 1 stack. Sorry, you can't see anything. There's 2 stacks. And then the next one will be a hold. And then, yeah, there we go. So I don't know if that was very clear or not, and I don't know if I'm doing everything exactly right, but it appears to be working out. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments and maybe I'll make another video. And if you have any corrections to this, those would be very welcome. And hope you enjoyed.